Alrighty, welcome to another LSV Cube Draft here. And by that I mean no time vault, no demonic consultation. We were taking a week off those. And I don't mind, because you know what? I opened a nice little mana drain. Not too unhappy to start with drain over a fetch land. I think drain is really good. There's also a Lucci. I don't want to look at Lucci right now. I lost a game in the last draft because I just stone forgot. I was a Lucci companion and never put it in my hand. Anyways, what am I passing to? Rian probably takes a fetch land. I mean, there's two fetches, Lutri, Fury, Lalia, Pest Infestation. That's 6. It's confusing that I only used 4 fingers on one hand and 2 on the other. So maybe Time Spiral or Sin or Territorial Cover, Displacer Kitten. Some combo of those will come back. Boo-hoo-hoo. It's my lucky day. I haven't opened Power in a while, but Jodock here opened probably Black Lotus or maybe Gleemox. Either way, I'm taking Time Walk. Drain into Time Walk? I like it. And passing Rihanna a Noble or a Hex Drinker or maybe a Caracas. I don't know, but I'm happy enough taking Time Walk here. And you know what? I'll stick with the blue cards. Lose Focus is a totally fine card. I do like Flame of Anor. This was in the Magic Online Cube. Props to Chris Wolf for kind of finding some cool stuff. This and a couple extra wizards, it's pretty cool, like Thundertrap Trainer and like Snapcaster Mage, that sort of thing. But I'm just going to take Lose Focus. I also do think that when you start with Time Walk early, I tend to be blue-green a lot of the time because of specifically Tameo, the Planeswalker. And sometimes in Eternal Witness. Oh, speaking of which, I'm not going to take the Witness here because it comes back a lot. I'm going to take Preordain. I love Preordain. Treasure Cruise is good too. Planisphere, Phantasmal Image, I'm not that high on. The problem I have with Phantasmal Image is when you don't have good creatures to copy, you don't want to rely on them. So it's more of a sideboard card unless you would just play it based on your side alone. Well, I'll get Witness back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, pretty good chance I get Witness back. And if I don't get Witness back, maybe I get Treasure Cruise back. But I think Preordain is just a really strong card. Just starting with Preordain when you're looking to set up some Time Walks. Oh, Wheel of Fortune? I'll take Draw 7s when I have Time Walk. This is going to go somewhere. There's also, I'm not taking Baleful Strix here. I think the card's fine, but it's not like amazing. Third Path. Yeah, Pinnacle Emissary is kind of neat, but I'm happy to take Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. Now the door for like Bowmasters and Hull Breacher is kind of open. Not that I would be passing those cards that often anyway. They're pretty good cards in and of themselves. But Time Walk and Draw 7 is a great combo because you spend mana, both players get 7 new cards, but then you cast Time Walk and you get to be the first one to use all of them. Oh, and then now we got a Mystical Tutor. I don't love Mystical Tutor for Time Walk by itself, but having a Draw 7, that negates the card disadvantage of Mystical Tutor. And now that I have both Time Walk and Wheel, those are 2 good cards to get in different situations. Sometimes you could tutor for like a mana drain, though that's obviously not as good. Passing a Soul Guide. Maybe get Cryogen Relic back? Who knows? But this is a really nice little start. 5 good blue cards and a Wheel of Fortune. This hand, or pack rather. Fastbond, Wheel, Time Walk. I'm just not there anymore. I'm going to take Galvanic Discharge. I do like Pyrokinesis, but I don't have a lot of red cards right now, and a 1 mana play is also really good. So let's take Galvanic Discharge, and we'll see if we ease into green for Wheel or for Witness and Tameo, but for right now, I don't want Elvish Spirit Guide. Nissa Time Walk is actually really strong. What are my other options? I already passed a bunch of fetches. Ren and 6 doesn't seem as good. If there was just a good blue-red card, I would be happy to take it. I don't want to take Elvish Spirit Guide here. Yeah, I guess I'll take Nissa. There's also Coalition Relic, but I'll start speccing. Oh, and Time Spiral? Sure, I'll take the Time Spiral. I don't know if I'm playing this Nissa, but this is a lot more exciting than a blue-green Talisman. Could be just blue-red big mana. Upheaval's here too, huh? Sure, I don't actually think I'm very likely to play Upheaval, but I'll just take the blue card. And who knows, maybe there's some configurations where I end up doing that. So what did I could have taken Red and 6 over Nissa or Coalition Relic. Coalition Relic actually would have been kind of nice, but this was not the Witness pack, I don't think. I think I'll take either Endurance or Deathrite. I guess Deathrite looks better in this spot because I have some expensive cards, but I don't have any fetches. I passed 3 fetches or 2 fetches in the opening pack. I don't think there was another one. So, the other thing though, Jodock might hate the Eternal Witness because they passed a Time Walk. They know they passed a Time Walk. And Eternal Witness Time Walk is a good combination. I think Witness is this next pack. I could be wrong, though. I'm not wrong. All right, I will take the Witness because I don't think Goblin Crater Maker is a big deal. And if I end up, like, I could easily end up with just these 2 red cards or a couple more red cards and mostly blue-green. I mostly have blue cards right now. Cast an artifact. I mean, I have Upheaval. I'm not really that close to artifacts. But Shifting Woodland. I'll just take Pinnacle Emissary. Well, I'll take the Waterlogged. The blue-green land is nice. That's a nice pickup. Oh, and, Outland Liberator is not nothing. Okay. Interesting pack 1. Let's see what we get pack 2. Ooh, well, the Power Drought is over. Mox Jet. It's the part where a less enlightened person would complain that it's not one of the 3 colors I am. It's, in fact, a different color, but I'm willing to overlook that. Passing Arid Mesa, Miscalc, Consult, Shieldred, Gadgeteer, Breach. I don't think I'm going to get much back out of this pack. I mean, it's possible like a Thundering Falls comes back. I don't think so. We'll see. Oh, there's Hull Breacher. You know what? We're about to see something that rarely happens on this channel. If you're a real fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm kidding. But I am going to pass a Spell Pierce. That doesn't happen very often. You have to admit that. I'm going to take Hull Breacher, though, because now I have Hull Breacher Wheel and Time Spiral, too, and Mystical Tutor. So let's just take Hull Breacher here. I still actually don't have, like, the strongest pull into green. I like Eternal Witness with Time Walk, and Tamiyo is a card that I can usually pick up if it's opened. So, because I'm the only person who would really want it. So, I think those are pretty good reasons to go into green. But if I don't get some more lands, then, well, we'll see. Because especially now that I have Hull Breacher, it's like I don't really need to be a fully Time Walk deck if I also have the Hull Breacher wheel thing going on. But I will take Snapcaster. Flame of Nor is gone, but that's okay. Snapcaster, Time Walk, also great. Passing Rumble, Flame Slash, Fiery Confluence, Manamorphose. Some good cards for sure. But this is a great Snapcaster deck. You know what? I'm going to be red-blue for the time being. Obviously, that could change, but this is nice. And then I'll pick up a Mana Leak. This deck is looking really good. Passing a Steel Cutter, Seachrome Coast, Vaultborn Tyrant. Yeah, some stuff. Oh, man, this is tough. I guess I just take Remand. I really want to take the Riddler. Is that crazy? Yeah, it's probably crazy. Remand is really good. I think Quantum Riddler is a really good card. There's also Time Warp, which is kind of nice in Time Walk decks because you're kind of doing that sort of thing already. But I'll take Remand. And here, I don't want to take Echo Vions. I don't think I need it. I have 2 Draw 7s already. So I could take Oliphant as a fixer or Subtlety. I'll take Subtlety. Subtlety in a Draw 7 deck is so sick. Imagine the game where I go like, land go. They play a 1-drop. You're like, Subtlety at Mystical for wheel and cast a wheel on turn 3 or something like that. I think that's pretty sick. So I'll take Subtlety. I have a lot of counters. Remand vs. Riddler is interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple months, well, that's a closer pick. But I still think Remand's probably going to be better. Remand is really good. Okay. I mean, this is looking nice. Also, I might not have a lot of fixing, but I don't have a lot of non-blue cards. When blue's open, I mean, that's just awesome. And here, I like Fairy Mastermind. I like Fairy Mastermind because I have all these 2-mana counters. So on turn 2, if they don't play something, getting to play this is great. Skydiver is solid, but Mastermind looks really good. And I don't really need any of the other cards here, I don't think. I guess Zeotor's Proving Grounds are red-green land, but at this point, I think green is cut and blue is open, which is funny. That's not normally how it goes. Jar for Hull Breacher. A 3rd Draw 7. Jar is so bad, though. I'd rather just take Chromatic Star. That card actually can do something for me. Jar is just... I just think Jar is not very good. The problem I have with Jar is it's just so expensive. Oh, Thundering Falls. I like Flame Tongue and all, but Thundering Falls is such a good pickup here. All right, well, it did in fact wheel. And then here's the decision point. If I take the Zagoth Triumph or Yavimaya, I could open the door for green. I kind of feel like I just shouldn't do that. I'm just going to take the Ghost Vacuum. Ooh, Ghost Vacuum from NX Star Mox. Is Pinnacle Emissary on the table? No, not really. But I do think blue and red, or blue actually, has just been open enough that I'm happy just staying blue, playing a couple red cards, and not trying to get some double green cards into my deck when I haven't really seen an incentive to do that. I guess I could take Manamorphose here. I could also take Gemstone Caverns. This actually looks like a kind of nice Gemstone Caverns deck. Yeah, when you have wheels and stuff, I don't like Manamorphose here. Oh, I'll take Steel Cutter. I don't care about Mind Stone, and there's a chance Steel Cutter ends up good. All right, take a Time Warp here. I do have a lot of 1s and a 0. Yeah, I could see doing some Steel Cutting. How far? The Mighty Have Fallen. Channel, no good. Inzerta, no good either. I'm not going to be able to companion that. All right, so going into pack 3, really am not missing anything. I wouldn't mind some more blue-red lands. Steel Cutter wheeling now makes me interested in some baubles. Not that I wasn't already. I love the baubles. The baubles are my friends. Mostly, yeah, good cards. I don't really need counters. Free counters I would take. I do have Subtlety already, though, but obviously no one ever turned down Force of Will or Force of Negation, huh? And, Ancestral Recall. This is a banger. All right, well, Snapcaster Mage, you are goated. And maybe I'll get Ponder back? No. But I might get Oculus back, and this actually could be a sick Oculus deck. I just have so many cards that go to the graveyard, but finally we're back on our power again here. Look at all this. I just want to see this Time Walk Ancestral Jet. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I do have to kind of rearrange things before I take my days. This just looks like the epitome of a days deck. It's just like, it's got a Mox, it's almost mono blue. Just really, really nice place for dazing. And I mean, what else would I take? I take a Generous Plunder. I guess Watery Grave, but that doesn't really even do anything for me. Aragorn, nah. No, I'm a Daze enjoyer. At this point, I also don't want to play any other colors, so sure, I'll take Counterspell. I could take Bloodstained Mire. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters. So 6 if you count Subtlety. 7 if you count Counterspell. We're just going to be mono blue counters. Oh man, this deck needs an Otawara so I can, a bounce spell so I can just bounce something and then recounter it. Oh, okay. I think Vivi looks pretty good here. It's not the best with counters exactly, but I have a bunch of cheap cards. It's good in Steel Cutter decks. It generates mana for all these things. Yeah, I think that's going to be better than Retrofitter or Currency Converter. This looks like a spot for Vivi. Okay. Any blue-red land at this point I'll probably take. Like, I did take Counterspell over Bloodstained Mire, but I just couldn't resist. It was just... I just want to play against someone and counter their first 5 spells. It sounds awesome. And still have another counter or 2 left. And here... Oh, there's Dak Faden, Chrome Mox, and Brain Freeze, and Starting Town. No, it's not Brain Freeze. It probably is Dak. Though Chrome Mox is nice with Steel Cutter. It's not really that good with these counters. It's like not that impressive. It's good with Ancestral. So if I take Dak, I'd have to cut a card is the other thing. I'm not taking Consider. I mean, Dak Hullbreacher is also pretty nice. Yeah, I like Dak a lot. I think Dak is just a very strong card. I don't know. And I don't mind cutting a Ghost Vacuum here. Oh, and there's the Thundertrap Trainer. Is that her Headliner Scarlet? This does not look like a Headliner Scarlet deck to me. There's Cauldron and Soul Cauldron for the VV, but I don't even have that many creatures. There's a blue-green land, but that doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, I'll take Thundertrap Trainer. Seems fine. Oh, wow. Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning looks excellent. Another 1-mana play is great. All right, I'm not going to get any more fixing. My fixing is just going to be Chromatic Star, Preordain, and Ancestral. So I need to cut 1 card here. Oh, I can just cut Time Warp. I don't need Time Warp for any particular reason. And then I'll play like 4 or 5 mountains or something like that. Oh, wow. Why is there a balance still here? Gemstone Mine is fixing, but it's not particularly good fixing. Sensei's Top is actually pretty nice with Steel Cutter and Vivi. Huh. Maybe that's the jam here. I don't have a lot of shuffles is the thing. I guess I have Thundertrap Trainer as a shuffle effect. Or I could take Burst Lightning, or I could just hate the balance. I don't think I need Burst Lightning very much. I think I'll just hate Balance. I don't know. Balance is a pretty messed up card. And then here, this looks like a spot for True Name. Probably as a sideboard card, but I could see wanting to run it. Generous Plunder is also not crazy in this setup, so I'll just take that. And then here, I'm not playing any of these cards. I guess it's either hate the Reanimator card or hate Sunfall. I think I'll just hate the Sunfall. Okay. So right now this is 17 lands or 16 in a Mox Jet. Yeah, sounds fine to me. Oh, I could take a Wasteland. I don't know that I would main deck it, but I could definitely sideboard in Wasteland. Play against an Academy deck, it's great. And it's also just kind of a strong card. My mana is not good enough that I really want to play it, but I could play it as like an extra land if I wanted to do that. I think I'll hate the Curator instead of the Cankerbloom. And then here, I think the Myco Spawn is like a little stronger. I even have the Wasteland in Exploration. Oh, someone passed a green deck right at the end here. All right. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Counterspell versus Bloodstained Mire and the DAC versus Chrome Mox. This deck's not a good Chrome Mox deck, I don't think. I mean, there's some parts of it that it would be good with, but mostly I don't mind this. All right, I mean, we basically have the deck done here. I don't really see, unless I want a True Name Nemesis in my deck, which I don't really think I do, or Generous Plunder's not crazy because it's pretty good with Time Walk. The problem is I don't want a lot of red mana, which I think the Steel Cutter, I mean, I could maybe cut that. Let's see what, so if I cut the Steel Cutter, the thing is like I have a bunch of cantrips. No, I think Steel Cutter is actually going to be a pretty good way for me to finish the game off. I have Hull Breacher Wheel as like my primary win condition, but otherwise, so if I do this, I have 11 blue and 6 red plus Chromatic Star, and I have like Mystical, Preordained, Ancestral as additional ways to draw cards off blue. I could play one more land if I wanted. I could play a mountain. Thundertrap Trainer, what is this doing for me? It's basically a 2-mana 1/2 that draws one of these cards because I have 18 non-creature spells in my deck. Chromatic Star is mana fixing, which I think I do need, and it's like kind of nice for Steel Cutter and VV as more spells. So I guess I could cut Thundertrap Trainer for a land if I want to. No, I don't think I need to do that. This looks pretty good to me. All right, taking a look at my team. Vash has a red-white deck with a Soul Ring, 4th Earlingus, Uthari, Pyrogoyf, Ragavan, Flame Slash. Yeah, very solid. Always nice to have a good red-white deck on your team. Strider's on 5-color Flash, Atraxa, Worldspine Flash, Consult, Demonic Tutor, Reanimates, or like a Necromancy and an Emperor Bones, some Removal, Swords, Pyroblast, Flame Tongue, Chaos Defiler, Fractured Identity. This deck's sweet. 2 fetches to make it all work. Yeah, that looks great. And then Daxter's has a nice one too. Force Negation, Force of Will with Lutri. Probably remember to put Lutri in hand too. Shieldred, Echo of Eons, Rafine, pretty decent mana. Mox Sapphireau heading down there. And Troll and Eagles to go with Currency Converter. Also Psychic Frog. Yeah, our decks are nice. All right, playing against Jodock. I'm on the draw. I'll run it. Jodock passed me Time Walk, so probably has Lotus or Gleemox, maybe Mana Crypt. Could be one of those. I mean, I do hope to draw a blue source here. I'm going to get to leave up Mana Leak and Mastermind on turn 2 at the very least. Oh, if I drew Mox Jet, though, oof, we'd be cruising then. All right, what do you got, Jodock? Copperline Gorge and Avacyn's Pilgrim. Oh, I got an Ancestral. I think I'll just upkeep, do it before they can draw Counter Magic. And I might have to end up discarding, but I really hope to draw Mox here. Here's the thing, though. I'll probably just go... Oh, good. No big play this turn. If I can drain a 4-drop next turn, and then on my turn, I'll have 4/7 mana. Yeah, drain the 4-drop. Oh, they milled the Woodfall Primus into Ocelot Pride? Okay. I mean, they're going to be able to pressure me, but I assume they're going to play something else here, too. Pass the turn. Discard Steel Cutter. And I don't really want to discard Island. Discard Thundertrap Trainer. I don't care. It looks kind of bad because I could have played it, but I don't know. I would have just played it and discarded. It's not like it's that strong to play. Because if I can manage in a 4-drop here, then we've got Upkeep, Mystical, play Mountain, Hull Breacher, Wheel. So that's pretty fantastic. Okay, they're not attacking with a Pilgrim. That's good news. And I assume they play something here. Crack Mesa. Come on, you can do it. You got it. Just crack the Arid Mesa, play your 4-mana play. Discarding Thundertrap was probably messing with them, but I just discarding an island instead of a Thundertrap. I'm never casting Thundertrap. They're going to play what they're going to play. I don't know how much that's going to change it. Obviously, I have a counter, but I just Ancestral and I'm like a mono blue deck. Of course it looks like I have a counter. No, I wanted 4 mana, not 3 mana. Okay, I'm just going to let this one happen because I don't think it matters that much. The problem is I just wouldn't be able to combo if that worked. Oh, that's also really nice. Chain Lightning, Ocelot Pride. Leave up drain. Now a 3 mana drain works for this. I'm not blocking Avacyn's Pilgrim here. Or Cat Token for that matter. Because now if I drain a 3-drop, it still works. So seems pretty likely. Oh, Chain Lightning was such a good draw there. Because I feel like there's a pretty good chance Jodock goes for it. And probably doesn't leave up removal afterwards either. Woodfall Primus. So they've got to have Natural Order in their deck. Because my teammate has Flash. I guess they could have Sneak Attack in their deck. That's also possible. Okay. I mean, they're just going to hit for 2. It's not that bad. Elvish Mystic, sure. And then Lightning Greaves. I'm going to mana leak the Lightning Greaves. They must have Nadu in their deck. I don't know. And then now I could maybe just set up the Hull Breacher anyways. I'll just leave this back. I'll trade it for an elf, I guess. One thing that's kind of nice is if they trade it for Elvish Mystic, they can bring back Flage, but I'm really happy if they do, because then I mana drain the Flage and get to do the thing. Oh, never mind. I get to mana drain this. This is Natural Order. All right. Mana drain. And I'm going to have enough mana to Hull Breacher Wheel with Counterspell up. We're going to win this one. That we will. Yeah, I'll take the damage. Now I'm fine. They have no cards. Oh, I didn't even need Counterspell up. All right. Mystical Tutor. Wheel of Fortune. Probably like Wheel of Fortune. That's weird. But nope. It is, in fact, not weird because I'm going to go Hull Breacher. Writing is on the wall. Wheel of Fortune. I even trigger my Fairy Mastermind. Oh, no, I don't because of Hull Breacher. And then I go Mountain. I don't need to even DAC them. You know what the funny thing is, though? I actually could still lose this because Flage is going to come back out. And I drew all lands, but I should be able to find something here. Okay. Impressive amount of nothing. Chromatic Star. Sack this for a blue, I guess. Oh, actually, no, I sacked this for a red. And I can kill the Avacyn's Pilgrim. And then they can't cast Flage right now. They need a white mana, exactly. It can't even be another red. All right, and hit for 2. All right, I still think I'm winning, and I think I might win even if Flage got cast this turn, but obviously it's much better to not have that be the case. Fairy Mastermind Hull Breacher is a nice little combo too. They have 1 turn probably to draw the Flage. It's almost impossible for me not to have a counterspell in my hand at the end of next turn. If they cast Flage here and kill Hull Breacher, though, I mean, I don't have like tons of ways to deal with it. And by tons of ways, I don't have any way to deal with it. I have Time Spiral, I guess, to like reshuffle some of these things. Sure. The adversary is in fact intrepid. I could sack 4 treasures to use Fairy Mastermind. I don't really need to do that. Let's just DAC. Okay. Now I think we should be fine. I mean, and by should be fine, I mean this is just ridiculously over. What am I even talking about? Time Spiral. They still don't draw anything. Now their Flage is gone. I untap. I have another turn coming here. Attack with the Fairy Mastermind. And go Chromatic Star. Sack this for a blue. I'm just going to cast Subtlety. Because I have a Time Walk turn coming. So I just want to put more things on the board. And I could be using Fairy Mastermind here, but I really, again, just don't really need to sack a bunch of treasures to do that. Well, I'm glad I drafted Dak. It was pretty good here. I mean, my opponent has a lot more stamina than I do. Yeah, I would have been gone so long ago. All right. I kind of like True Name Nemesis against like red, green, white mid range, and I think Gemstone Caverns on the draw as well. What do I want to cut here? I could cut a Daze on the draw. Also, I don't like Daze against the elf decks that much. Just like they so often end up. Oh, should I play playing this Ghost Vacuum against Flage? Flage is like a pretty big problem for me. I think I'll take out the Thunder Trap for that. That's close because, I mean, Thunder Trap is kind of nice, but okay. Good against Ocelot Pride, the Thunder Trap is. I just think like having an answer to Flage is nice just because like this deck's not beating a Resolve Flage very often. I could like double bolt it. That's about it. So having, I mean, I can counter Flage. I have a million counters, but this still seems fine. Oh, look at this. This is Gemstone Caverns firing on all cylinders. I think I actually exile Time Spiral. It's wild, but yeah. I mean, it's kind of annoying to not have access to it anymore. But what I think I do is, let's see. They go land go. Island go. I could Mystical for Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think I will. And then draw. I hope they don't have Spell Pierce, but play a land go, and then it's like I'm setting up the most obvious Hole Breacher in the world, but what are you going to do? Fanatic? All right, counter that. This is my turn one. Gemstone Caverns is a messed up card when it works. I mean, it's just basically a Chrome Mox, but still, it's pretty nice. And now I'll pass, and it's like, oh, you didn't wheel when I have 5 cards and you have 2? It's like, yeah. I have plans. I hope they don't. I mean, I didn't see any counters, so it doesn't feel like I should main phase a Hole Breacher. It feels like it's more likely to die. Nadu? Okay. Turn 2 Hole Breacher. Turn 3 Wheel. If I had one more blue card, I could have Subtlety'd as well. All right, Wheel. What a messed up. Oh, you did Wheel of Flage. You got to know that, but they're pretty far from casting it. What a messed up draw. Turn 1, lose focus, your 2-drop into that. All right, let's go. Let's get VV into play. Stat. Oh, had I even not played a land? That's incredible. Play this, ping. I guess I even sacked 1 extra treasure then. Wow. Forgot I hadn't even played a land. And I think I just pass with all of these things up. Just my turn 3. Oh, it's because I had Gemstone Caverns in play. That's what tricked me. I was like, I thought I had a land. All right, pass. I mean, I can make it so they can't resolve Greaves, which is nice. Caracas would be kind of funny. But if they Caracas their Nadu, I'll just counter it on the way back down. And I've got Remand and Mana Drain and Mastermind, and I'm probably going to start doing the whole Mastermind Hole Breacher thing where you pay 4, they don't draw a card, you get a treasure, and you draw a card. Okay. Never triggers the second ability, but you know, that's okay. Ooh, Chromatic Star. Ping with VV. Sack this for blue. Just gonna do this now. Oh, Snapcaster. I could Snapcaster Wheel. Huh. I have 21 cards left. Yeah, that seems pretty great to me. All right. Snapcaster Wheel of Fortune. Wheel. And VV's getting bigger now too. They discarded a Vaultborn Tyrant. I discarded 2 more counter spells. Don't worry. I got more where those came from. Well, actually at this point, I think I'm going to Ancestral myself. Ping with VV. Draw 3 more. And then add 4 blue here. Ghost Vacuum. I don't even really need to use it right now. Ping and true name. It's my turn 4, by the way. And sure, I'll preordain. Why not? Find another counterspell. There we go. Counterspell. That's all we needed. Didn't need anything else. Attack with this, and then just have lethal next turn, have counterspell. I even have Fairy Mastermind if I want. Wow. This is one of the better decks I've drafted. I will say that. The only thing I'm missing is a Force, which, can't really complain too much, but Gemstone Caverns. Ooh, baby, that thing did the work there. I haven't even used Time Walk yet this game. I have a lot of lands left in my deck, I will say that. This is, let's see, 5, 10, so I've got like 11, so I've got like 6 lands left in 10 spells, or out of 10 cards, but it doesn't matter. They have to chump VV. They go to 5. Yeah, they die by so much here. All right, time for round 2. Playing against Larry on an Academy deck. I'm on the play. Oh, yeah, I'll keep basically turn 2 DAC against Academy. I'll go turn 1 Thundering Falls. I mean, I won't necessarily play the... Oh, yeah, I'll keep that. I won't necessarily go Time Walk into DAC. Well, basically what I'm going to do is if Larry plays like a good artifact on turn 1, like he's got Mishra's Workshop and Academy. If he goes like Workshop, big artifact, then I'll go Time Walk, DAC, steal it. Otherwise, I'll just keep up Mana Drain. Ooh. So that goes and fetches Academy. That's okay. I'm actually okay with that. I don't really want to steal Expedition Map. Okay. Play an artifact, please. Cryogen Relic. I think I just play Fairy Mastermind here. And I draw a card. VV, huh? And Galvanic Discharge. Okay, I have like a million great options. What do I do? Next turn, they're just going to leave up Saga mana. I think I actually play VV here. Oh, I see. I keep thinking it's going to F6 me, but I can actually use VV, so... All right, and now when Larry keeps up Saga mana, I mean, I just get to do it all next turn, I think. My hand's ridiculous. I guess what could be annoying is if Larry goes like Academy, play a cheap artifact, do like multiple things. But it feels like most of the time what happens here is land, plan on activating Saga to make a 3/3, and I have Galvanic Discharge, kill the 3/3, Time Walk, Mana Drain deck. This is a busted deck. Honestly, the only thing this deck could possibly even dream of wanting is like a Force of Will or Force of Negation, which I'm not even... It doesn't even need those things, but obviously if we're talking about like, how do you make a 9.5 into a 10? If this deck had a Force of Will, it'd be like a straight up 10. It's probably a 9.5 still. Having Walk Ancestral and a Mox in a blue-red deck that has... Oh, okay. That's going to make things a little tougher because I can't Galvanic Discharge the token now. Oh, and Ancient Tomb. Bank Buster. Okay. So how do I do this? If I DAC, this is a 4, and then I Galvanic Discharge, it's a 5. Yes, let's go DAC, Fade in. VV triggers. I think I steal the Bank Buster. And they can make a 4/4 Saga token, but this will be a 2/5 if I cast Galvanic Discharge. So now what I do is I attack with both. And then I get to Time Walk afterwards. I mean, there's a chance they don't make the Saga token and block, which if that's the case, then I'll still just cast Time Walk afterwards. Time Walk. And then draw. Could DAC Fade in here? Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know what I want to do. All right, I'll discard Lose Focus, and I think... God, am I really discarding Chain Lightning? I could discard Wheel of Fortune. I don't think I want to do that. Well, actually, hold on. They're at 11. Yeah, I'm just going to discard Wheel of Fortune. I'm not going to need to do that. And then I'm going to go Chain Lightning you. 10. Then goes down to 7. And then I think I just attack here. I don't even think I need to crew Bankbuster. Ancient Tomb is going to be unusable at this point too. All right. Makes a 4/4. Block. Galvanic Discharge the construct. Pay red. Ping you down to 6. Deal 0 damage with to the construct. Because Vivi's going to get it all done anyways. And then add red, red, blue, blue. And then use Bankbuster. Oh, sure, I'll play a Steel Cutter, ping you down to 3. And then I still have a counterspell in my hand. Oh, yeah. This is just really something. All right. Yeah, go nuts on Urza Saga. I mean, I've got a counterspell and mana drain up. Not that I need both here. This is sweet. Okay. Urza Saga is tapping for 1. I mean, I guess if Larry gets like Candelabra, I don't even know if he's got this card, but if he gets Candelabra and then finds Academy, I mean, he's dead now, but there are things he could maybe do. Oh yeah, Generous Plunder is probably pretty great. I could take out Steel Cutter. This is not the matchup for that so much. And oh yeah, there's the Wasteland. This is what I was talking about. And I think I do want Gemstone Cavern, so I'm going to take out a mountain and an island. I don't need Ghost Vacuum. Okay. Yeah, let's get in there. On the draw here, I've been also drawing really well, but good decks draw better than bad decks for sure. All right, I'll run it. It's a one-liner on the draw, but I have Chromatic Star, and I have Daze, and I have Subtlety. Well, the Daze is looking less good, but who knows? I could see Coveted Jewel being the cast this turn, and I could Daze that. Just land Coveted Jewel, boom, dazing a 6-drop. It's always fun. When you call it, you call it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and daze that. I need to draw a Mox Jet to have Lose Focus up. Oh yeah. Okay. So I don't think, let's see, do I crack Chromatic Star? I guess I might as well. We might even find me a different thing to play with Subtlety. I just do it now. Yeah, all right. So Larry has 1 turn to resolve something that isn't a creature before I start having the shields up. And I'll just be pitching Lose Focus if that's the case. Displacer Kitten? Oh, it could be a Planeswalker. I could also counter that. Narset, yeah. Subtlety, pitching Lose Focus. I'm going to counter all your spells this game. This is the game where all the spells gets countered. I mean, Narset's a draw 2 and is pretty annoying to have in play. No real reason to let that thing resolve. Narset on bottom. Huh. I would have thought that it would be a pretty good play next turn. All right. I might counterspell instead of mana draining here. I don't really have anything to spend the mana on. Be awkward if I then drew something, but I feel like at some point I'm going to cast both counterspell and mana drain. And given that, like, it's not like VV drain mana helps VV that much. Bankbuster? No. Definitely not. All right. Draw. Huh. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. Can't untap Grim anymore. So I am down a card on this whole exchange. The Subtlety was a 2-for-1. Assault Monolith. That one is okay. I don't think I'm supposed to counter another Mana Rock here. All right. I'm just going to pass. I'll set up Drain into VV Time Walk. Okay, Wastelanding the Ancient Tomb didn't work out there, I suppose. There's got 2 cards in hand. It's a Displacer Kitten. kidding I'll actually let resolve. Jace, Wielder of Mysteries? No. That one I do not want to resolve. Okay. That one's going to be a little harder to use. VV. Time Walk. I don't... Well, yeah, actually, no, I'll change. Larry does not have like a ton of life right now, so I think getting an extra 4 points of burn plus VV attacking, I think is pretty good. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. My deck's so rusted. And, all right, I mean, didn't draw much, but Larry's got like one turn to place. It doesn't even have a turn really, because I counter something, ping, and then this is lethal. Look at this graveyard. Daze, Subtlety, Counterspell, Mana Drain, Time Walk, Ancestral. What a deck. What a deck. I hope I get to play for the 3-0, because right now we're actually kind of crushing them. No, round 2 is actually... No, we're not crushing it by that much, actually. I thought we were, but mostly it's that I'm crushing. Daxter's won round 1. So, yeah, me and Daxter's won round 1. And then that's game. You conceded and we're done. It's okay. We can be done there. All right. Welcome to what is unfortunately the last round. I only get to play 3 rounds with this deck, but yeah, I'll go ahead and play first. This deck is just so good. Every hand is just great. Like... I don't know, this deck just all high quality cards. The question now, I'm playing on Stas, who's playing like let me see exactly what I would describe it as. Oh yeah, like a Sultai Reanimator sort of deck. Leovold, Reanimate, Sentinel, Fallen Shinobi, Psychic Frog. Well, the Psychic Frog's actually Daxter's. He got stolen from Fallen Shinobi, but which is good. I don't want to play against Psychic Frog. Mold of 5. Let's just Thundering Falls here. I don't really need an island. I have Mana Leak, I have Chain Lightning. I feel like, given that I'm not looking for a specific thing, I don't know, I guess I'd rather just play my Scryland on turn 1, see how things develop. Okay. Pass the turn. Turn 1, Marsh Ruby, huh? Where's my Dak Faden? Oh, drew the Undercity Sewers. Probably a pretty good draw, to be honest. Like... If you play Eternal Blooming Marsh and then had no plays, you would just be happy to do that. Oh, Subtlety's pretty good. Let's play a land. I don't really want to get hit by like a Bowmasters or something. Quarry Steel Cutter and Thundertrap Trainer. Interesting. I'm just going to put these both on top. And I think what I'm going to do here, I might not even play them for a little while, but I can go Mana Leak a play this turn, then maybe leave up Subtlety. Okay, I'm just going to do nothing. That's also fine. I think I just do this and pass, leave up Subtlety. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can maybe go Snapcaster Mana Leak, or sorry, Snapcaster Preordain, or I can just chill. Feels like I don't really need to do anything right now. Mana Leak does get worse as Stas just continues to play lands. It's true. All right, we're chilling, I guess. I'm just going to play a land and say go. I don't know. It seems fine. Both just sitting here on 5 mana. I'm going to run out Subtlety once Stas plays something. I don't really want to play Subtlety into that. It gets a little awkward if Stas passes and I don't draw land. Dothy Voidwalker, okay. I don't really care if this gets countered or whatever. I just want to get my 2-for-1, get my Subtlety on board. My hand is actually really good if I can start tapping out. I felt like I really wanted to get that value first, though. Let's see. Bottom. All right. Fair enough. Is this Bone Shards? Oh, I see. Then we're going to reanimate that thing? All right. Life Deaths, go to 13 and kill the falls. I'm going to lose to Alpha Deathclaw again. I lost this card pretty recently. All right. Yeah, I kind of am. Let's see what do I do here. I've got no cards in hand. he draws a land, he can monstrous this, and that's really bad for me. I think I kind of want to go Steel Cutter, Chromatic Star, Crack, and then hope to draw a land off this. And then I can play Thunder Trap Trainer, and I think I want to land, play this, and just look for Time Walk. I'll take Mystical Tutor. All right. All right, don't draw a land here, or a great spell. Okay, land, so it kills Steel Cutter and hits me for 10. I don't think... Do I have anything that I can mystical for once it's in play? Not really. Okay. Yeah, I do the land. Could kill my mountain. Okay, I actually don't mind that. In fact, that's way better for me. In fact, I think I might win now. Upkeep. Mystical Tutor. Time Walk. Yeah, I just win now. Time Walk's a busted card. Should have killed Steel Cutter, bro. Because now, attack, and then snap Time Walk. I didn't even need to snap Time Walk, actually. Any spell does it. All right. We take those. Didn't lose to Alpha Deathclaw again. You know, Alpha Deathclaw can kill True Name. I think that, right? I think that's, is it like, wait, no. That's Castifiler. Alpha Deathclaw is still targeted. Okay, never mind. It cannot kill True Name, which actually makes me want the True Name. I think that's going to be pretty good. I'm keeping the bolts in. I'll take Days Out on the draw. I think that's reasonable. All right. Let's get in there. So if he had killed the Steel Cutter, attacked me for 10, I mystical Time Walk. Yeah, I attacked for 3. This is going to be one of those games where I might actually mystical for mana drain, which is kind of weird. Stop mulliganing again. I mean, I could mystical for Time Walk. Oh, that's probably what I do. Well, we'll see if Stas has a discard spell. Oh, Dark Ritual? Oh, Stas loves Palantir. I have Hull Breacher, so... Alright, I don't mind that. Palantir. 1 top, 1 bottom, huh? Alright. It's a Sentinel on top? Sure. Oh, I didn't side in my Gemstone Caverns. I probably should have. It's been pretty good so far. Nurturing a peatland. Grief. Well, that's sad. Well, there goes my plans, I guess. Sure. If you take Mystical Tutor, I'm fine with that. I assume you're taking Hull Breacher or Wheel. Probably Hull Breacher. Mystical Tutor? Okay. That's interesting. 1 top, 1 bottom. Kaito got milled. Sure. Can I draw a counter? I have a million of them. Fairy Mastermind's actually pretty good. Huh. Interesting. Not afraid of the Hull Breacher Wheel combo, huh? Might have a removal spell, in which case you take Mystical. I don't even know what I'd Mystical for if one of these was taken. If Hull Breacher was taken, I guess I could Mystical Time Walk Wheel, but still had 1 card in hand. It wasn't really that appealing to do that. Oh, I see. Then make me discard Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Now I think I'd probably let Stas draw. Because then I get to draw a Fairy Mastermind as well. I'm at 13. 2 top. Okay. Yeah, you can draw a card. Don't really want to mill an Alpha Deathclaw. Ooh, that's kind of nice. If I drew another land or another blue spell, it would have been nice. But Hull Breacher stops Palantir. I think. Yeah, because it's not like Narset. This is Leovold. No, this is like a Deluge or something. Something with an additional cost. Oh, Oculus. Huh. I guess I have to subtlety this. Kind of brutal, but not beating Oculus here. Stas is done. He's done. I was gonna go pretty well. They've already lost the draft, but like I think they won 2 matches in the entire draft. Everyone won on my team last round, basically. So I don't blame them. That's fine. This deck was just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, even setting aside the triple power, which you can't really set that aside and you look at the power level. But even if let's say Mox was just let's say a steam vents to make it a little nicer for me, and then Ancestral was a ponder, and then I just didn't have Time Walk, like. This deck would still be very good. Hole Breacher, Wheel, Time Spiral, Subtlety, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2-mana counters plus Daze, Mystical Tutor and all that. But obviously once you add in the Mox, the Time Walk, and the Ancestral, it's all of a sudden like, this is an all-timer. This deck is so sick. Everything's on plan. The only weakness of the deck, if you could even call it that, is it could use 1 bounce spell, as we kind of saw, like a Brazen Borrower or an Otawara, and maybe like another blue-red duel or something. But like, I mean, VV was great. Dak was really good. I'm glad I took Dak. Subtlety was great. Oh, yeah, this deck was just a treat. Well, I guess we're leaving on a high note because this is nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed today. I sure did. This is one of the more fun drafts I've had recently. Turns out having busted decks is really fun. And you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with what I can almost guarantee is a less busted deck, but still be plenty of fun. So I will see you tomorrow. And until then, look at this beauty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.